Hello and welcome back. I'm Sean Fox and you're watching another episode of Made to Ramble, and today we're getting a little technical again with my impressions of the Mitakon Zhyongi Speedmaster 25mm f0.95. The first thing to know about these lenses are that they're pretty affordable. You can pick up one of these for as little as $409 online here in Australia. Now, a 25mm lens with an aperture that wide for that little money, it seems like an absolute no-brainer. However, it does come with a few serious compromises, not least of which is build quality. When this lens first arrived in the mail, I was really impressed with its packaging. This is the well-padded box that it arrived in, and I was really amazed by the very small size of the lens. While before purchasing it, I had seen a few reviews which criticized the build quality, I was very impressed upon its arrival. It's all metal and it has a very smooth aperture and focus ring. It is a fully manual lens and it has detailed aperture and focus markings on the lens. First impressions were definitely very positive. Unfortunately, you really have to take it out before you start to notice the problems. One thing that I was really puzzled to discover is that you actually can't fit other micro four thirds rear lens caps on the lens mount of this Mitakon, which kind of suggests that this is not a standard micro four thirds lens mount. It does, however, fit on both the GX85 and the GH5. By far the largest worry where build quality is concerned, though, is in the fact that it rattles. I don't know if you can hear that. Now, I wouldn't normally care about the sounds that a lens makes while you're using it, but this actually affects the focus. Somehow the way that I'm holding the camera puts pressure against the lens, and for some reason this pressure seems to make it almost impossible to focus to infinity. A lot of the time it wasn't until I got back to the hotel and started looking at the footage that I realized that I had missed the shots. I have used all manual lenses before and I've never had a problem like I did with this one. I did find, however, that if I was very careful about how I held the camera, with some practice, I could achieve focus. But now that we've got that negative out of the way, let's talk about something positive. Let's talk about image quality. Wide open, this is obviously not going to be the sharpest lens. 0.95 produces an almost kind of dreamy aesthetic, which is very pleasing to the eye. Stopped down to about f2, you can see some significant improvement to the sharpness. But I don't think anybody really buys a lens like this with the intention of stopping it down. Now, I suppose the real question is, would I recommend this lens to other micro four thirds users? And the answer is yes, depending upon your budget. There are a couple of better but more expensive alternatives. The Voigtlander 25mm f0.95, which is also a manual lens, much like this one, and also the Olympus 25mm f1.2. Now, both of those lenses are significantly more expensive than this is, but I guess it depends on how you're intending to use it and whether you have the money. This is a great lens if you understand its limitations and you're careful in using it. If you need something inexpensive that allows for very shallow depth of field and is great in low light conditions, then this should definitely be on your list of potential lenses. To the best of my knowledge, there really aren't any other alternative lenses in this kind of price range, so it's definitely worth checking out. That's about all for now, so I really hope that this video has provided you with some food for thought. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Hope to see you again soon.